Yo, yo, what's up, Forward Movement fans? It's been a while, but I've got a lot of news for you guys, and I've got great news for you guys. But the moral of this video, it's called belief, and I'm gonna get deep into that with you guys here. Um, you know, like, and I'm gonna tell you guys why I believe the way I believe, and why I think if you believe anything can come possible, anything will become possible, and nothing is impossible. So, let's get started. Okay, so I was listening to this motivational speaker the other day, and he was talking about belief, and I noticed how, like, when he was talking about it, I was like, everything he said, I compared it to my what I've got going on in life right now, and man, like, it's crazy, but he's so accurate in every way. He was talking about a race. Okay, let me show you how, like, when he talking, and this has been proven back. Go Google it if you guys want to see it. But anyways, for all, like, human history, there was a race. It was called a 4 mile race that nobody human possibly thought no human can complete. Okay, so and then one guy, his name is Roger Robinson or something like that. I can't really remember his name, but anyways, go Google it. 4 mile race. That was the world record for 4 mile race. Go Google it. You guys will find out about it. Anyways, it was the 4 mile. Nobody could ever complete. They thought it was humanly impossible. They thought the human heart couldn't handle it. The human heart would explode. But anyways, this one guy said, no, I believe I can do it. I believe I can break that. I believe I can, accomplish that, even though the whole world doesn't believe in it, but I do. So he went and trained and trained and trained. He went and fucking, trained. So his life up to do just to do this race because he believed he could do it. And guess what? He broke the world record. He set the world record. As of today, he set the world record for being the first to ever break that 4 mile race. Well, the whole world in human history thought it couldn't be broken. It couldn't be possible. But this man went and did it. And he was with the amazing part after that. Not even like, I think 2 weeks later, he said. Not even 2 weeks later or 6 weeks later. I can't remember the full story exactly. You're going to have to go Google it and look it up. But anyways, 6 weeks later or something like that, another person broke it, and then another person broke it, and then another person broke it, and so on. And now there's 1,000 people that broke that, 4 mile race that they thought it was humanly impossible to do. And man, like, if you think about that story, that's crazy, right? How one person did it, and then the other person's like, wait, you're no special than me. If you can do it, then I can do it. You know what I mean? If only we have all of that, all of that within us. If only we had that drive that says, no, you made that possible, or you're not you're not special than me. You didn't born with something I didn't born with. Like, you have that within you. We all do. We all have that spark. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when I was hearing that story, man, I related to it. And everything he was saying. And I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit of my own personal thing going on that that kind of relates to that. Like, I have a business on the plan going on. Nobody knows what my business is about. Nobody know how what I've been doing behind it all, right? So my last video, I think I made a video about how, like, I am working in silence versus making noise. So I am working in silence, and I'm gonna tell you guys something that happened to me about a month and a half ago. That is really fortunate. That is really freaking, inspires me. So my business idea, right? I have this idea. I want to put it into action. I want to make it a reality. And then so the first loan I applied for, I lost money on it. So right, and so I was learning, right? I was just started into this business world. I was learning, and then I was so naive and I was so excited. I wanted to boom make this thing happen. But that's the mentality that that you need to make this thing happen. But you still need to be cautious and everything, right? But anyways, so my mentality after I lost that $2,400, I didn't give up. I didn't give up. I still tried and tried and tried to find that money to start this thing, make it a reality. I still went and tried to find other ways to make it reality. And man, not even just, 5.5 months later, I'm gonna tell you guys, man, like, the universe see how hard I was working just to get that money. But like 4.5 months later, or whatever the time was, it turns out, one of my close friends that I was trying to turn my business idea to a little bit. He was involved about it. He talked to this previous guy who's he franchises a bunch of stores in the city. I'm not gonna get into detail who he is because I don't want to make an excitement out of it and for everything not to work out. I hope I end up working with him, and I hope because he's also a buddy of mine. And this guy inspires me. This guy, I follow him, like he's a successful person. Like when I'm talking about successful, he franchised a whole bunch of stores. He's a businessman. This guy's a businessman. And he followed a business route, and then I always looked up to him in some way. And this is what I mean, the universe set out plans, right? Because I knew him from way back then, but I never clued in that it was him that I'm gonna, that wanted to, I went to have this meeting with him, sit down with him, and he's willing to invest in this thing, man. He's willing to go with me. He told me to get my plans in place, and let's see where this thing takes. And because he believes in my idea. And this guy, he's in his late 20s or early 30s, right? And so it's not like he's like a young punk that just wants to do something. No, he's not, man. He's pretty serious about this. And not only that, I've also got another guy that's really interested in this. I'm supposed to sit down with him here. He's supposed to invest in this and see where this thing can go. I mean, I'm fortunate to have these people. I don't know if it's gonna work out. I'm not saying it will, but you gotta realize something. The whole time I was looking for this money to make it a reality, I didn't know it was gonna be with somebody that was so close to me. I didn't know it was with somebody that that's so successful that I didn't even think that they wanted to work with me. I didn't even think that they were gonna go this route with me. But he believes in what I want to do so much, like he wants to make it a reality with me. And I'm so excited for that. And that's what I mean when you believe. I believe in my business so much that I didn't give up. I believe in what I was doing so much that it was everything to me. I'm like, no, this I was going to my lowest when this thing was happening, and I came up with it, and I didn't give up. I didn't give up, no matter who told me that was impossible, no matter who told me it was one of a million, no matter who told me, there's the big companies who want to take you out. No matter who told me that, I did not give up, and I'm not gonna give up. I'm telling you, you need to believe. Whatever it is you want to do, you believe. You want to grow this, do you want to grow that muscle? You want to make this bigger? You want to be a better, healthier? You want to grow, you believe. For a quick example, when you were a kid, okay, we all can ride a bike today, right? When you were a kid and because back then there was no training wheels, right? The kids are fortunate nowadays, there's training wheels, they don't fall. But for those of us who grew up, in the early 2000s or like in the late 90s, for those of us who grew up in that era, we didn't have training wheels back then, or simply when the country you were at, they couldn't afford training wheels, and that was my case, right? But I got up on that bike, man. I wanted to ride a bike, and I know you wanted to ride a bike as well, and you kept on falling. I broke my arm riding a bike. I broke this arm riding a bike, and you know what? I still got back on that bike because I believed. Oh, sorry guys for falling. I believed I could ride that bike, right? I believed I could ride that bike, and you believe you could ride that bike, and so you made it happen. You made it possible, right? And that's what I'm saying. If you really believe you can do something, you will do it. You gotta realize everything you've done in your life so far, everywhere you got, the job you got, everything you worked towards, you believed you could have that. You believe you could do that, and that's why you've done it. You gotta realize that. So if you have a goal or a dream that you want to make a reality, make it. Because at the end of the day, you gotta ask yourself that one question: what life do you want to live? What life do you want to live? And you know what? Don't even let your brain explode. Don't do nothing like that. Just sit calmly and just sit there and say, what life do I want to live? Because everything is happiness. We all want that, we all want the money for happiness. We all want that car for happiness. We all want the learning about happiness. But you gotta realize, you don't need to have all these things to be happy. You don't need to. What you want to do is happiness. You can make a job that just make you $60,000 a year and still be happy. It's not about the money. Okay, my plan is not about the money. Like I said many times, it's not about the money, but the money follows. You gotta realize that. If you're doing something that is positive, and that if you're doing something to change the environment, if you're doing something towards the universe, if you're doing something towards people, the money will freaking follow. Money attracts good attention. Money is it's a girl. Money is a girl, man. Like I said before, money is a girl. She likes to be played with, but she doesn't like to be bored, and she doesn't like bad attentions. Money doesn't like the people that are bad with it. Money likes people that are good with it. It will come if you be good to money. If you move money around, that money is only gonna grow. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And you know what? In all the luxuries, all the things you want in life, it's gonna come. If your idea is not to just have these things now, and if your idea is just not to just simply just these things will make you happy. No, because when you have that nice car, you're gonna be happy. It was an excitement, but how is the rest of your life? You gotta realize that, right? So, anyways, my this video to you guys is simply about believe in yourself, man. Because you know what? At the end of the day, it's all about if you really believe in it. No matter what, if nobody believes in it, do you believe in it? Do you believe in it? Like when you go to sleep, you can't sleep because of it. You think about it. You wait. You don't even need an alarm clock because you're so crazy about it. It wakes you up when you're excitement. That's all you think about. You're already living the dream. You're walking around in your office in your head when it's not even a reality. You're walking around, serving employees. You're walking around, coming home to your girlfriend and your wife and explaining your day to her. You're playing this in your head already, man. I'm doing this every day. Man, you gotta believe in it. You really gotta do. Okay. So, anyways, it took me a while to get this video out to you guys, but again, the video guy, we're gonna try to get a couple of interviews out to you guys here in this coming up month, hopefully weekend. But our video guy, Joe, he's super busy, crazy guy. He's the company he works for is busy. He's going to Halifax right now. He's pretty busy. So things are supposed to calm down this month for him. So hopefully we can get a couple of interviews out to you guys this month. But stay tuned. But anyways, I'm gonna still put out these videos out for you guys. I took a break here with these videos, but now it's following back. Okay, things are busy, but yeah, again, believe in yourself, believe in what you have going on, and believe, man, you can live a truly fullness potential of life you want to live, man. You just gotta believe in it. Okay, you just gotta believe, because with that, you're gonna be happy, no stress, man. It's just gonna be a forever ending happy life. Okay, you're gonna live till you live, right? So, anyways, stay tuned. I have another video here I'm doing in about 4 days or so. But take care, guys. Have a good week.